I I starting early because I need to get food and eventually eventually make myself well find an area, find a chunk, completely mine it out. And that's the plan for tonight. There's nothing else. I don't think I have nearly enough wood. Also, I mean, there is the bamboo over here, so I really only need it for sticks. Oh, come on. Do you mind? I'm trying to get sticks here. I'm making sure. Blackout, so baby, ルラキラキラ輝くでもラルラフラフラ輝く愛想すべて捨てても来る聞きたいのよ心くるくるくるくさ blackout ダラダラララダラララライダララララダラダラダラダラダラダラしらくすみなくできないでしょ心くるくるくるくさ blackout Okay, I have my food. Now it's time to, Oh, come on. I just want mine out of chunk, damn it. Ah. Yeesh. Where is everybody anyway? So I can avoid them. GG. Oh, good. Where's a good chunk for me? You know what? Yes. This will be my chunk. Now? I start working. Maybe I should have gotten some copper along the way, but whatever. I hope this chunk has some coal in it. Actually, now that I think about it, I should chop down some more wood. Now, where's that chunk that I started digging out? Oh, I should totally grab this then. Oh. Yes, this is my chunk. Oh my god, the music's so loud. Oh, I really hope it's not gonna be lightning. Huh? Oh my god! No, I am not. But I am speaking now. There's just not much to do when you're kind of dissociating. Or at least trying to dissociate from, and you know. I think you can probably easily tell what I'm trying to do right now. But yes, my patience is very thin. And only part of it has to do with company bullshit. But yeah, no, like, every single time I finish a big project, I end up just feeling lost. I need to install my shaders. Or, oh wait, no, I need to put Fulbright on, actually. Resource packs. The 最後のこと空に光る消えそうな星たちあるで私みたいな Hello goodbye 綺麗に輝くの Let's see, resource packs. Because I'm not planning on, oh. Resource packs. Damn. Hang on, I'm actually gonna go ahead and disconnect and, like, install, Iris. The little bada 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 la 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 life you and me I すでにあとくれ一つバラバラバララ life you and me I すでに Okay, hopefully now Fulbright can work because I am not planning on putting torches down at all into my pit. No torches. That's why I'll need Fulbright, and then, yeah. We go for bedrock. Oh, kita bada 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 la 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 life you and me I see when you bado kure hipatsu bada 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 la na na knife you and me I so then だとしたらばたく諦えば一人ぼっちだひどく甘美だなぜ誰が待ってるわ Okay. I'm gonna log back on. And hopefully Fulbright should be working. Oh, yay. No. It's daytime. Oh. Wait, what am I thinking? I have a backup pick. Hmm. 境界線の向こう彼方に見える希望現実はサディスティック想像ニコニコなん汗に涙走るんだ今は時代を超える誰のエチュード僕はあの明日に今夜なんていらない常識無するのせいがとどめるのように今のエンジン加速するバイダス抜く Okay, I think once I get underneath, aka I finish this border, I can go ahead and actually just turn off chunk borders. Because I only really need it, to carve out the entire thing. Funny how I have a friend stuck in here now. Okay, F3G. I should probably make 10 picks. Oh, and who hurt you? Good question. Nobody, honestly. So, just for reference, this time of December is usually when I get really horribly depressed and or anxious. So, wait. Okay. That's not that bad, I guess. That's wait, no. But yeah, anyway, what was I saying again? Oh yeah. This is around the time of the year when I get really horribly depressed and or anxious. And it usually has to do with one, Christmas deadlines and stuff. So, in the month leading up prior, I'm busy out of my mind and kind of just overwhelmed and on the verge of breakdown for that. And then once Christmas hits or the week before and I finish wrapping up everything, then because all that pressure has let up, I just don't know what to do with myself, And then because of that, I start getting even more neurotic. So yes, my plan was always to log on to the server and do something stupid. So yes, this is... Oh my god, I made all those sticks without even making picks. Maybe you'll get looking at the slime chunk? No, I don't want a slime chunk. I just want a straight shot down to bedrock. I just want a straight shot down to bedrock. And then once I'm done, I'll place a sign down that says, Ink was here. And then I log off, and hopefully I will have at least gotten out all of my nerves for today. There's always tomorrow, but, well, the alternative is I could spend the evening cleaning because my parents are coming over, but honestly, the only cleaning I really have to do now is just taking out the trash, and I'll do that tomorrow morning. It's like 9 at night over here, and I do not feel like going across the apartment complex to the dumpsters. I might as well just do that on my way to work tomorrow, you know? Yeah. Oh yeah, if you're looking for anything to watch, I highly recommend the anime that, this song is from. It's called, Akiba Maid War, and it's fucking insane. Absolutely insane. Definitely felt like a fever dream while I was watching, but overall it was enjoyable. I was not expecting the ending. So wait, what level am I right now? F3. I'm currently at 96. Still got a ways to go. Still got a ways to go. Maybe I should have started out in like a desert or something. Instead of just like straight up, I don't like the sound of that fan. But yeah, honestly, like, I do have things I theoretically could be working on, but also they are very collaborative projects. And I have agreed with people that we will be pausing work for the holidays and resuming in January. So, yeah, I have like 2 whole weeks where my hands are kind of just tied. But there is like something that I do have to work on that will probably take 2 entire months of like nonstop discussion and whatnot, and it's gonna be interesting. All right, cause it's gonna be very, very interesting. right, I also have to, like, go ahead and draw, like, PNGs for that, since we are planning on doing an after show. After release. Just, like, discussing our progress and stuff. Or process, not progress. Oh, is Fulbright not working? Let's see. Fulbright 1.21. Ah, I got yuzu pulp in my mouth. Ew. As much as I love yuzu tea, finally. I no longer need to squint. Huh? Asshole. Oh, my mining is going so much faster now. I'll be able to mine out this chunk in no time. Okay, in that case, well, I should probably finish eating all these sweet berries first. And then I can start working on the potatoes. Now what am I gonna do with all those stone picks? Well, actually, yeah. I'll use up the stone picks first, and then I'll use the iron pick, because, well, I did make 10 of them. Look at how far I've come so far already. If only the durability would wear down a bit faster. I start up there. Oh, whoever it is, thank you for the gift sub. I'm about to fucking die. Fuck you. Yes. Thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate it. I, however, do not appreciate your presence. Sheesh. Oh. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All of these... Oh, you asshole. Do not come in here. Do not come in here. Bitch. Oh, are you... Motherfucker almost blew itself up next to me. And I don't have any armor, so... Honestly, the song that I'm listening to right now is not helping because of all the glass cracking effects and stuff. Nah, I'm good. There's a reason why I decided not to get armor, and that is because I literally am just, you know, mining out a pit. I should be fine. Hopefully soon I'll get to the point where, like, nothing's gonna sense me. Yeah, prayers for Scroll Wheel too, fan, Is this a head? Oh my god, it's Chroma's head. That is funny. Speaking of heads, I remember like a while back I used to host a Minecraft server for like a bunch of my friends. From like my DeviantArt days, and let's just say that every single like server reset, aka we kind of just like stopped playing and I stopped paying for the server, and then we'd be like, oh man, we really want to play Minecraft together again, and so I'd pay for another server. Every single time I would have like a room that's just dedicated to like the heads of everybody who was playing. Complete with like a lava pit in the center. It was always like hidden. You'd have to access it through like some kind of redstone door. Usually it was like a cauldron door, because those are some of my favorites to wire. They're stupidly simple, but also they're just so elegant. So yeah, I would wire that up, and that was how you got into the room. I say that because I am actually quickly approaching the threshold where, like, well, soon it'll be, if I fall into the pit, I might die. But yes. I honestly can't wait for next season on Eclipse, because, but yeah, next season I'm definitely planning on just, oh my god, I'm gonna be needing so much redstone, but there's gonna be, like, so many secret doors within. Yes, I was. I know, we're gonna have like a full ass like mafia war. Oh, I really gotta start playing Bed Wars and stuff just to like actually get good at PvP. Cause that is consistently like one of the things I'm weakest at. Now, I'm very good at finding enchantment combos that like are broken. Fan found out that like the whole dual rapiers technique, I was one of the 2 people who actually pioneered that. But yeah, no, I have the option of either like playing it similar to fucking Mr. Venipede Mafia guy, you know? Or, well, not really Venipede Mafia guy, because Ophelia is not meant to be a good person at all. But more like, well, I'd have to play through the Yakuza games. But, you know, could go that route where it's like, not that serious. Or I could just be downright terrifying with a debt ledger. I am 100% planning on keeping a debt ledger. It's gonna be hilarious. I don't know if I'm gonna be, well, no. I kind of have to be mean enough to nickel and dime everybody. But, you know, it'll be funny, smiles. And then, potentially having to hunt down a couple of people, but, we'll get to that when we get to that. I would definitely need to, like, play more PvP. By Pixel Pit or something. Oh no. You don't really get good at PvP unless you try, and, well, yeah. I will absolutely have to play that stuff. It's a shame because, like, you know, when it comes to, like, Minecraft, you know, those kinds of games on Hypixel, I gravitate more towards, like, the, Call of Duty Zombies clone. I really love Zombies as a game mode, and I miss having, like, a team to, like, play with, you know? Because I do not trust teaming up with randos. I would much rather just, like, sit down on a Discord call and, like, bark orders at people, you know? Especially with, like, you know, regards to, like, where to sweep and, who's gonna be, like, luring the last, zombie so that we can go ahead and, like, clear our objectives. And, yeah. Zombies. I love Zombies. I need to play it more. I guess this is the part where I start bitching about work. Again. Because... so on Friday we had, like, a, we had our company Christmas party, except for the fact that it was literally just a pizza party. Nobody showed up. I put in effort and, like, made eggnog, you know? And... yeah, nobody ended up drinking it. We got pizza, and, you know, honestly, everybody was kind of disappointed because we were expecting, like, the business bigwigs to actually, like, get something good. Like, I don't know, at least take us out to, like, one of the restaurants in town. No, they just got us pizza. It's like, what the fuck, you know? Because apparently, yeah, last year they actually took us out to a place. So it's like, what the fuck, you know? Not to mention, like, we're actually kind of pissed because, like, we got a quote for, like, this one piece of equipment that's, like, really fucking expensive, but we do need it if we want to expand our operation someday. We got this, like, massive discount because they were doing, like, end-of-year pricing, and guess what? The business team, like, dragged their feet for so fucking long that we lost the deal now. So it's like, are you guys even good for anything? Classic. I know, right? Not to mention, like, starting tomorrow, it's just gonna be me and, like, one other coworker, who, admittedly, I don't really like as much as the others, because he's old, and because he's old, he's also kind of old-fashioned, if you know what I mean. He's kind of old-fashioned, and yeah, I kind of just nod along to whatever he rambles on about. Most often it's like about toys and stuff in the 80s, which is nice, but as soon as like politics comes up, it's like, ugh. I'm gonna shut up. Honestly, at this point, it's just like, I'm kind of beyond tired. I really need to get into grad school and get out of here. Especially since, like, next year is gonna be... Well, next July, actually, is gonna be my 3rd year at the company. And because of, like, how hairy situations are... Why crashing out? It's because I finished my big projects and now I don't know what to do with myself. And also the fact that, like, I'm gonna be one of only 2 people at work tomorrow. And I don't know if, like, our client's gonna be sending us, like, a bunch of last-minute samples that, you know, it's only just gonna be 2 people processing. There's this crazy thing called taking a break. You see, I try to take a break. Unfortunately, I am literally so neurotic that if I do take a break, I start getting even worse anxiety, you know? Like, yes, I wish I could just unplug and take a break. Unfortunately, my brain isn't wired like that. I kind of have to be constantly doing something, otherwise the bad thoughts catch up to me. And so that is why, go around one, have fun, I wish. Anyway, yeah, no, I wanted to go to round 1 on Sunday, except for the fact that, like, the weather, it was snowing, so I could not drive down. And also I woke up too late to hit the slopes. So, yeah. That was, that's why I stayed home on Sunday. So yeah, I'm kind of just mining out an entire chunk, as you can see. My plan is to hit bedrock. And then put a sign down that says ink was here. At least they open. Slope's still not open here. Yeah, honestly, like, I'm surprised that, like, the big mountain over here opens so early in the season. Not that I'm complaining, though. It's just that, like, you know, there have been no good snow days that, like, have lined up. The one good snow day that we had, unfortunately, like, our workplace did not call off. So it was like, man, I could just, like, use one of my vacation days, but also I'm saving all those for, like, off-kai next year, you know? I would need, like, at least 4 due to, like, flights and stuff. So, yeah. I would need to save those for, like, July. And given how slow, like, sick days accrue for us... No, wait, not sick days, not sick days. Vacation days accrue for us, it's... No, I want copper. What the fuck? Well, anyway. I think it is about time that I actually start, you motherfucker! Okay, yes, I will go ahead and make a furnace. Meanwhile, I'm building up so much leave and I have nothing I want to do. Yeah, I wish I could have more leave. Unfortunately, you know. Okay, now I just need to stick all these in here. And then I will have copper. Copper for copper axe. Honestly, it would be funny if I just like periodically left furnaces in the wall. Oh, yeah, I might just do that. I hear a spider. I mean, well, you can't exactly take an impromptu trip to Japan now, can you? Meanwhile, for me, I can't even go if I wanted to. And I do want to. Like, originally I was supposed to be going to, Fukuoka, like, literally right about now, you know? Not while I'm on the CDY, exactly. Yeah, I was originally, like, planning on going to Fukuoka this year, but, you know, current political situation means no traveling outside the country. Unless I particularly desire. You can, but I know how you and your family currently feel about traveling. Exactly. Like I said, it's the reason why I'm going to Florida this year instead of, it's why I'm going to Florida instead of, yes, I will unshrimp, thank you. It's why I'm going to Florida instead of, Japan. There we go. I now have a brand new axe. And a whole lot of copper that I'm gonna ditch. I wish that, like, this mod pack had, like, one of the, had the, crafting table, like, that you didn't have to sit down. That would have honestly been really... That way I don't have to fish it out every single time I want to use it. The 3-week Japan trip died. I didn't have enough seniority to get all the days off I wanted, so it's only 2 weeks. Ouch. Sucks being considered a baby in my current career. Yep. Government drone. I mean, to be fair, in the future, I technically will have 0 vacation days because as an academic, your job is 24/7. So you kind of have to make your own breaks, which, well, you all know my habits. I kind of already operate like that anyway. So it's not really much of a change, except for, you know, what I work on. Which, after you just said you don't know how to take a break, yeah. Yeah, no, there's like there are a lot of workaholics in academia. But even though, like, I'm a workaholic and I don't know how to take a break, technically I do take my breaks by just working on something else, you know? So, that's why, like, I usually have, like, a lot of different things going on, and also a lot of different hobbies. Because, like, for me, it's just, like, I always need to be doing something, you know? But I can't work on the same thing for too long, otherwise I will just, like, burn out, you know? So, yeah. My breaks are usually just switching gears and doing something else. Workaholic, I worked 31 hours of OT this week. Yeah, at least you get OT. We don't. Also, like, to be fair, well, OT for you sucks because, you know, you have to, it comes at the expense of your sleep. But otherwise, like, I don't know. You kind of get paid to just sit there and twiddle your thumbs on the government's dime. At least, you know, where you are right now. Back at your main location, probably not, you know? Overall, it ain't a bad deal. Main location is stress 24/7. Exactly. It's a major port, right? Or, yeah, a major port of entry. And given all the bullshit that, you know, upper management is throwing at everybody. 3rd biggest in the north. Which one's first and second, then? Well, is one of them Niagara? Buffalo. Ah, yes. Buffalo. Yeah, I'm not really surprised about Buffalo, given how, like, when I was in college, like, every single time, like, we drive back, we'd actually take Buffalo, and though I would have to say, Buffalo isn't too bad. They kind of just waved us through. It certainly didn't feel as busy as, some of the times that, like, we've went through Plattsburgh, where, like, we have actually had to, like, wait for quite a while in line, essentially. Though, like, in the actual building for, like, immigration in Plattsburgh, that, I don't know, that has honestly always been kind of empty. But also, I've never really been into, like, the immigration building in Buffalo, you know? Because, Yeah, when I was in college, like every single time I was no longer on like the TD visa because I was living in Canada. Why would I need it? Longest wait time I've seen is 2 hours back at home location. Oh, and I think for us it was like 1 hour, like just like waiting to be driven in or like wait through. I think that was like for a major holiday or something. Um, yeah. There's a reason why like we went to Plattsburgh to like get my paperwork for my current job done, and that is because if I had done it at Pearson Airport, I would have probably died on the spot because of like how scared I was. Like even where I went, like the border guard was literally like, "Man, you're smarter than I ever hoped to be," and like he could literally see just like how pale I was from fright. Oh, this is 2 hours inside building and another 2 hour line to drive through. Ouch. I think I ended up waiting like, well, they made me like hand my packet over like after 10 minutes, but it did take like an hour to wait for all the paperwork to be processed. But I guess that is to be expected. Visas and stuff. But yeah, no, like I know that you technically aren't supposed to do this, but yeah, shopping around for ports, fun. Maybe things would have gone like even smoother if I had like gone through like the main border instead, cause job I'm accepting is in Maine, and Maine is they're kind of like actively trying to expand like their STEM biotech like field. So I don't know, maybe that would have looked nice. Shopping for ports is different than what you're thinking. Oh yeah, is that where like you get denied at one and then you go to the another one with the same paperwork and hope that you get accepted there? Yeah. I think I remember hearing that like on the forums. I'm pretty sure that like if I did get denied, I would have started crying to my manager on phone. Yep, that's shopping. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't have to worry about that for like another year. And that is if I decide to continue staying here, which, not gonna lie, I kind of don't want to, because as nice as the job is, and by nice I mean literally brain dead. I barely have to like think and stuff. I can already feel my brain atrophying, and I do not like that feeling. I thought I would have at least up the fear of officers a bit. Well, you see, it's also just like a general fear of like interacting with people. Like, it is also just like a general anxiety thing of like being evaluated for your qualifications. I have a feeling that I'm probably gonna puke if I like actually get an interview for like any grad schools and stuff. Granted, like I can turn my brain off for those and like essentially run my mouth without even processing what I'm saying. But even so, it's just like the lead up to it is honestly just like, it's so nerve wracking. I mean, it's also like a hefty dose of dose of imposter syndrome, because it's like I'm not that good at like tooting my own horn. Whenever anybody like asks me like, oh yeah, why are you fit for this position? Like literally the only thing that like goes into my mind is just like why anybody else would be a better pick than I am. And yeah. So honestly, like it did take a bit of booze to for me to finish writing my letter of intent. I know it's not a good habit, but at the same time, it's just like, here's the thing: coworkers and even myself have accepted the really smart cookies, not the most social ones. Yeah. Hi, Scarlett. I was not joking when I said I'm mining out a chunk. I've already made pretty good progress, but how close am I to, like, reaching Deep Slate? Okay, I'm at 84. I was at 92 the last time I checked. I've had someone who had a master's and PhD, and the guy was stuttering and nervous. Okay, so essentially, I'd fit right in. Yeah, because, like, all the talkative people are... They go and do business, right? And, well, I kind of hate business people. I scared him a bit also as a joke. Do you want the good news or bad news? Okay, bad news is you now have to live in California because it's proved. I mean, I guess it depends on... I was gonna say it depends on what part of California, but then I remembered California goes from expensive to hot and expensive. Oh, man. Which sucks because, like, I do actually really like the Bay Area. I went there, like, one winter, I was like, yeah. Yeah, no, I can definitely see myself, like, spending the rest of my life there. And it's weird hearing from, like, a lot of my friends that, like, you know, apparently I give off, like, West Coast vibes, even though I've literally only lived in the, East Coast my entire life. I would need 2 roommates to survive California prices. Let's see. I think I would need, like, 7 roommates. Just to, like, make rent and stuff, you know? I mean, it isn't as bad as, like... Is it as bad as, like, New York City, Manhattan shoebox housing? Probably not. Well, you'll get a small taste after Off-Kai. Yeah. I mean, like, the hotel wasn't that bad that I paid for. It's... You know, the biggest thing is rent, and quite frankly, as an academic, we don't really make much, and I do believe we are kind of criminally underpaid for what we do, you know? But at the same time, it's just like, you know, sure, if I wanted to be paid well, I'd go into industry. Only issue is, I fucking hate industry. Just, you know, the whole discoveries for profit thing really just rubs me the wrong way, you know? I don't want what I do to be essentially used to, you know, fucking charge $100,000 a pill to treat some, like, you know, disease, which, like, granted, I'm not planning on working with anything that's, like, you know, genetic or anything. Like, I'm planning on working with viruses, but also, like, you know, the one scumbag who bought the rights, the patent to make this one HIV antiviral and then jacked it up to, like, exorbitant prices. Like, no. That really just does not sit right with me, you know? But at the same time, it's just like science these days is also pretty sensationalist, so I don't know where I would be able to like get the funding to essentially just like fuck around with viruses and, you know, do more basic research. Enough about like, you know, figuring out why exactly organisms are the way we are at the very edge of life. Do it and become a cog in the machine given to profits. Well, I mean, it's either I'm poor, but, you know, ethically I'm happy, or I become a corporate cog and, well, no, if I wanted to become a cog in the machine, I would have done CS. Granted, right now I would be swallowing my words, cause, you know, nobody's hiring for fucking CS majors given the advent of AI and all, but, you know, the sentiment's still there. I would rather kill myself in air-conditioned hell if I had to kill myself in a company anyway. I already sold my soul. Would not recommend it. Well, yes, you sold the soul to the government, and now, you know, upper management is questionable. Oh yeah, did you hear, like, what they did with the fucking Epstein files? Just what a shitty-ass job that they did with redacting, even though, like, basically all the pages were just blanked out. Because apparently they did not do it correctly. And now people are literally just, like, copying and pasting and, like, being able to find out the text that was, like, underneath. Honestly, I was not shocked at all. Yeah, I mean, if it was done by the CIA, you'd probably be shocked, because at least the CIA, they're kind of known for that stuff. The admin quarters again. Yep. I mean, yeah, the first time around, like, you know, the fucking, Orange Man fucking invited world leaders to the White House to have a banquet of McDonald's, so, yeah. And now with, like, the whole documentary that got leaked because yay Canada. And now it's being, like, fucking scrubbed from the internet. Or at least people are, well, the admin is trying to scrub it from the internet, you know? It's like, yeah. Yeah, we really are living in the worst timeline, right? All hail our supreme leader, I guess. Apparently it's bad when they do it, but when we do it, it's patriotism smiles. Once something is online, it's there forever. Exactly. And you know what? If I have to go onto the dark web to watch it, I'm fine with that. I'm also worried about the current Prime Minister of Japan. What exactly is going on with that, actually? Because, like, I heard something about, like, them talking about, like, the future of, like, shipping media abroad, and, I didn't really get anything much more out of it. Ow, my hand. Okay, I'm at Y level 80. That's... Ow. I need to, like, switch hand... switch which hand... Well, no, not hand, which finger I'm, like, pressing down on the button to mine, cause... Ow. No, 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 no. That is wrong. Actually, yeah, keybinds. I only visited once, was respectful. I want to go again. Me too. Especially since, like, yeah, I want to go to a Comiket someday. Preferably winter, because apparently the summer one is absolutely miserable. Will I be able to understand any of the doujin being made there? No. But, I know that, my friend Cheshi always, like, collaborates with, an indie game dev over there. I would like to stop by that. And then I also want to see, like, if I can get any, like, Arknight stuff. Maybe make the insane shrine march again. Man. I want to go out with the same group I went with. I had to tone down some of my nerdiness around them. Yeah. I went solo, and, well, even though it was fun, it was also very, very stressful, and honestly, I do want a buddy the next time I go. Granted, I do have, like, a friend from middle school that, like, might be willing to go with me, so that would be fun. And that way I'd be, like, slightly less stressed about, just slightly less stressed about, like, the language barrier and stuff, cause, yeah. Okay, and go with me. You'll handle all the day-to-day. I'll handle talking immigration. Well, actually, talking to immigration wasn't the worst part, because they honestly kind of just waved me through. The scariest part was, like, honestly leaving and having them check all my receipts, but, well, that wasn't too bad, I guess. I think they looked at my receipt. I meant the US upon returning. Oh, yes. I know, I think, like, the people, like, when I was exiting Japan, they looked at my receipts and they were like, wow, this person really bought a lot of clothing, alright? And in a way, I feel like I didn't buy enough clothing while I was there. Even though I literally spent half my budget on clothing. All my receipts were organized, but they didn't ask me for them. Not gonna lie, I think I might have been, like, slightly racially profiled, because, I'm Asian, and if I'm going out, like, traveling internationally with receipts and stuff like that, they're probably gonna assume I'm Chinese. I'm gonna be real. Oh, God! Oh. Man. Given the current tensions between, like, China and Japan, if I go back, oh, things might actually get a little bit nasty until I hand over my passports. Like, I'm Canadian. Please don't hurt me. I want no part in this conflict. I am just a little. I'm just a little small fry. I really hope I don't go into a cave. Or a Canadian jersey or something and put maple syrup scented perfume. Well, maybe I will, like, wear, like, my University of Toronto, like, hoodie, but no perfume, actually. I really hate the smell of, like, most fragrances, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, oh, I especially despise stuff that smells like rose. Fucking hate it. Drives me insane how rose is, like, just so prevalent, you know? And what's even worse is just, like, rose flavored candy. I don't know how some people can, like, enjoy that stuff. It literally feels like you're eating Chanel number 5. And it drives me insane. But at the same time, I don't know how I can stand the taste of violets, because it literally tastes like soap. Maybe I'll bring a hockey stick with me instead. You know, it was both funny and also scary, just like... It was both funny and scary, just like, whenever I would go around anywhere in Japan, just like having, people respond to me in just like full Japanese and not understanding a thing they say, because they assumed I was also Japanese. And then just having to like pull out Google Translate out of shame. uh... I know I did like catch this one, well, almost catch this one festival that like they were practicing for, but I never got to actually go see it cuz by the time it happened, I was already in Kyoto and it was in Tokyo. Speaking of Japanese food, I really miss having access to proper ramen whenever I wanted. Up here, I think the only like proper Asian food that we have is like this one Korean place, takeout place, that's literally run by a Korean guy in his like own home kitchen, and given where like the city is, yeah. Oh god. That's the one benefit where I actually live. Vancouver has a huge Asian population, so tons of authentic food. Yeah, so does Toronto. Which is why, like, you know, literally like Chinatown, well, there's actually two Chinatowns in Toronto. One that's like a the the western Chinatown and like the eastern Chinatown. And like the difference between the two is literally just like which side of the city you're on. Um, the western Chinatown is like literally right by campus, so you would often just like see a steady stream of students walking back and forth during like lunchtime and stuff. Oh, I remember this like there was this like really nice Chinese pancake place that my mom and I actually became pretty good friends with the owners. So like, you know, whenever I would go and get one, like she would just like throw in a free pumpkin porridge for me. I really miss that pumpkin porridge. It was so good. I wish I brought the recipe with me. And then we also had like, because like, you know, huge Asian population, we also had like actually good Asian barbecue. Well, Chinese barbecue actually. But well, can't have shit now, can I? Can barely even find a good noodle place. I actually have to make it myself. Which I guess alright, but I don't really have the toppings for it. Oh, I should probably go to like the market that sells that stuff. How I feel about Mexican food. I want decent Mexican food. I have to make it myself. Oh man. Oh man. Speaking of Mexican food, there's a new like Mexican restaurant that opened up in town. It took place of the old Mexican restaurant that got closed down cuz they were serving underage college students booze, and also I think like they had one too many bar fights break out. And so like, the police had no choice but to like shut the place down. But a new Mexican place opened up in its place, and I went there this weekend, on Saturday actually, before like my karaoke set. And Ripko, I think you would be very disappointed because I was disappointed in them too. Like the the rice was oddly like very salty. But the their tacos their tacos tasted like they didn't even use any salt in them. It was so weird. I did go to a small Mexican store, and the staff did like a triple take seeing this pale redhead order in fluent Spanish. uh yeah, so yeah, no, it was strangely both over and under seasoned. So yeah, I hated those tacos. I still took the leftovers home with me and finished them the next day though, but yeah, 10 out of 10 would not recommend. And I should honestly text my coworkers about that. I make my own tomato sauce for Mexican red rice. I like throwing in half a serrano pepper, gives it flavor but not spicy. Ooh. Maybe I'll make Mexican red rice someday. Oh, but I don't have the right kind of rice for it. Like, the only rice I have in my household is, like, sushi rice. Which is fine for, like, munching on its own as, like, a staple, but I don't think it would do very well in anything other than fried rice and normal rice. At least rice is cheap. That is true. But also, like, because rice is so cheap, whenever you buy it, you have to buy a lot of it, you know? It's like, great, but I don't think I'm gonna be making it that often, and I don't want to be stuck with even more rice. I already have, like, a 5-pound bag in my, No, you did not, and I'm scared. I am very scared. Okay, hear me out at first. Okay. Is it one of those things where, like, it looks disgusting but actually tastes fantastic? Mexican and Japanese both essentially use rice mixed up for a lot of staple meals. Uh-huh. What did you make with it? So I was making onigiri with pickled plum taste, and I thought, what if I add a Mexican twist to it? First of all, I am kind of questioning your choice of onigiri filling, but that is also because I don't actually like pickled plum. But that's just a me thing. Onigiri with carnitas and salsa verde. Green sauce. Okay, that doesn't sound bad. I've seen worse at 7-Eleven. Took me a bit to get the ratio right, where the salsa didn't make the rice too mushy and fall apart. Yeah. Okay. That doesn't sound too bad, considering I've seen much worse at 7-Eleven. Both like, personally and also, you know, from, YouTube shorts of, like, people who, have a pic of it. Ooh. Nice. But yeah, no, I think, I would argue the worst that I've seen has to be, cheeseburger onigiri. Cause cheeseburger onigiri, that genuinely looks rancid. And I don't know why, but, they sell them as, like, limited edition goods. Every now and then. And if you ask me, oh, why is my screen, like, tinted red? That's so weird. Because of, like, biome, or is it because of... Yeah, I know. Whatever, if I must fight for my life, I will fight for my life. As long as I can get the pit dug. I should probably block the coal. Wow, so many bots coming in. I fell in love with pickled plums after visiting the temple in Kyoto, and while walking there was this small house where old Asian lady was selling onigiri. Ooh. Yeah, that was like... Man, that reminded me of, like, when I was doing, like, the Great Temple Run in Kyoto, like, I was on my way to, like, the last one for the day, and I was, like, kind of trying to book it before the place closed. I was, like, taking some back roads, and I came across, like, this one, like, this tiny little mochi shop run by, like, a grandma, and there was a bit of a line in front, and you could tell that, like, everybody there was a local. I did feel a little bit out of place, like, inserting myself into the line, because it's like, I'm a tourist. But, oh my god, that was, like, some of the best mochi I've ever had. I bought another, and they ate the one my friend bought and didn't like it. Yeah. Yeah, for me, like, my favorite filling has to be, well, you can't really go wrong with tuna mayo, but I'd say my favorite, what was that one filling that I had that I really liked? I need to travel to Japan with you, you can be the tour guide. I would highly advise against it because, let's just say that I may or may not have inherited my mom's, my mom's sensibilities when it comes to trip planning. I tried one with Wagyu beef. It was very underwhelming. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I think my favorite one was, like, one with, like, shirasu, which... Tiny little baby sardines. They're literally white. I really liked how they paired it with, like, shiso leaf and, the sauce. I had it at, like, a tea house. Oh, I wish, like, I found one of those stores that was, like, selling, like, massive onigiri because, oh, I would love to have one with, like, cured egg yolk on top. Damn it, now I miss Japan. I know, right? I might go back and buy more clothing. And also buy a bunch of Pokemon card boxes, cause, yeah, the ones that are sold here in English fucking suck. Just 10 more months until I visit. I don't even know when the next time I can visit is. That's the worst part. But yeah, no, I inherited my mom's trip planning capabilities, and it kind of sucks because it means I do just, like, pack my itinerary completely full. And, well, granted, nowadays I do know, well, the scalper market is starting to crash for English cards, finally. Yeah. Yeah, finally. But at the same time, I feel like I'm probably gonna, like, continue collecting Japanese cards, though, because the last pack that I opened on stream with Van, the one where we were saying, like, yo, if we pulled a certain card, both of us would have to do, like, an ASMR stream together. Oh my god, the quality of the holofoils is, like, night and day compared to the English ones. So, yeah, honestly, I think I am gonna be sticking with, like, Japanese cards from now on. I make one plan, like, visit X location, then wander around walking. Yeah, I unfortunately have, like... I unfortunately, pack my schedule completely full, and then not knowing, like, how long it takes to get around places, and then ultimately have to, like, axe plans. For instance, I didn't get to go to Tower Records, and I kind of regret that. I would have loved to bring back a bunch of CDs, but I did actually get something even more important done at the location, though. Well, in the area, because I did get a new pair of glasses frames. That being said, I don't know if I'm gonna use them because I did see another pair of, like, glasses frames, like, being released recently that, admittedly, I do really want. So it's like, glasses. And at the same time, it's just like, those frames are projected to ship in September, and, like, I do want to get a new pair done fast. Because, it is the last year that I'm gonna be on my parents' insurance. And I don't know how well my company's health insurance is gonna cover me. Because apparently, like, we do get eye care for free and, like, dental for cheap. But also, like, I don't know if they have, like, the same plan as, like, my parents, where, like, we get one pair of glasses basically for free a year. I should have added more packs to the little box I sent, my bad. No worries. My coworkers and I had fun ripping those open. I don't think we really got anything good, though. But, you know, it is what it is. It's basically gambling anyway. Wait, why did I... Oh. Whatever. I should probably advertise to people that if they need coal, to water bucket down to the pit I'm in. Uh, 96, 7, 6. Actually, yeah, I should probably block the coal. Ah! Thank you for the gift sub. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you for funding my numerous projects. Yeah, especially since I do actually have to get an MV made very soon. Your funds will be appreciated. Oh yeah, would now be a good time to say that, like, I do like an annual 1 month of Discord Nitro drop in my server every single year on Christmas Day at random. It is not a scam. I have not been hacked. This is legit. May whoever's fingers are fastest win. I really hope that bots don't get wind of not hacked. This is me. This time. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Stray Kid. I will chug my tea. Yeah, no, like, man, Archon got hit this time, and I was like, what the hell did you do? Because for a second, I thought he got hit by, like, the literal oldest trick in the book, you know? Like, even older than, the Discord, like, login token hijacking. Like, phone credit card scam levels of, bad. Well, we aren't exactly mining or crafting, we're digging a pit. Like, yes. Oh my god, I've really mined down far. But yes, we are mining out this entire chunk. All the way down to bedrock. Is there purpose to the pit? Not really. I mean, it's basically just a way for me to, like, you know, do something that's not, like, constantly ruminate on my anxieties. But also, like, this is Chroma's server, and she is currently on vacation, and she said that she was gonna go ahead and, like, look at everybody's builds after she came back. So, my plan has always been to do something stupid on the server, you know? it was originally gonna be just leave a sign somewhere near spawn that says that said ink was here, but you know what? Mining out an entire chunk down to bedrock seems fine as well. It would be very funny. A shame I don't have any sand, otherwise. Build the most basic 4x4 dirt hut at the bottom, that can be your build. Now, I am gonna be leaving a sign at the bottom that says I'm gonna be leaving a sign at the bottom. I don't even have dirt on me. It's just all cobblestone. I guess I could just, like, reserve some dirt. Oh, I could also, like, do loss. But that is also a very old meme. What's hip with the kids these days again? 6, 7? Oh. Okay, I can already tell that this is gonna be annoying. But also I don't want to wall it off. Ink, no? You mean ink, yes? That is the current meme. Where is it even from anyway? I guess this is like how it feels like to be old and out of touch, but like I literally do not get it. It ain't even like 69 where it's like, at least with 69 it's like, you know, hee. If you know, you know. Wait, where the fuck are you? Oh. Basketball player who would always add that he 6'7" tall in every interview. Oh, I see now. And for some reason that became the meme. I see now. I see. I can't judge considering there are the internet memes blurry a few years ago. I think that was because of Rushy. The one piece of music where you literally just play E over and over again. Oh, wait, there's gravel here. Oh, I don't have any gunpowder on me. Yeah, Rushy, but there's just a bunch of fried beans with just a letter E. Yeah. You know what? Maybe it's time I accept the fact that I'm getting old. I should probably pick up the cane and start yelling at kids to get off my lawn or something. I realized I'm old when I refuse to download TikTok. I'm like a couple of generations of memes behind everyone else. Oh yeah, I refuse to download TikTok too. And if I had to download TikTok, I'm somehow gonna hop the Great Firewall and download the Chinese version, because in my experience, at least from the timeline that like my mom has curated, Chinese TikTok is far less insufferable. You know? Also, there are some like genuinely good recipes on there, and I need to learn more Chinese cooking. Also, I will have to say, Chinese memery is like on a whole nother level compared to American. I lost interest with how many dumb trends are born there. Yeah, no, I just don't like the app on principle. Most of them are borderline crimes or are crimes. Yeah, wasn't there one that was like people literally like breaking and entering stuff, kicking down doors, and then some kid got shot? Which, I mean, on one hand, that's a tragedy, but also on the other hand, this is America. What did you expect? Like, if you were living in the UK or something, yeah, sure. You're fucking idiot, but you know, this is America where like everybody has a gun. Are you seriously do you seriously think that like you can do that without risking getting your face blown off, you know? And I mean, this. Yes, I know my cynicism is showing, but like, yeah. My biggest what the fuck are you all idiots was when the free money hack on Chase went viral, the check fraud one. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to explain this to me. What? are are we turning white collar crime into a check? Ah, yes. White collar crime, my favorite TikTok trend. Okay, soon I am actually gonna have to turn on chunk borders again because. Broad. I mean, I guess brand embezzlement has to start somewhere, you know? Look at all these, future CEOs in the making, yeah. Gotta get started early, I guess. When Chase implemented the take a pic to upload checks on their app, some idiots would do that in fake checks. They would instantly go to an ATM and withdraw the money before the check was processed. Lots of people got arrested. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, you see, if you were gonna do that, if you're gonna do fraud like that, you know, go big or go home. If you ain't walking out with, like, well, no way they're getting, like, $1 million out of an ATM. I mean, I guess I'm not that surprised considering the fact that, like, most people's IQs are room lukewarm at best. But also, come on. How far down am I? Well, I can't really tell considering the fact that, like, the chunk border, like, extends all the way up, but... Once I'm safely down into a pit where I can't really... I went down the YouTube rabbit hole while bored at work one day. Saw too many dumb TikTok trends. What's hip with the kids these days? I kind of miss, like, back when trends were, like, relatively stupid and harmless, like the cinnamon challenge. Though, I guess the cinnamon challenge wasn't exactly harmless. I think some people actually got legit sent to the hospital because of it. I think the dumbest trends that I usually see are like makeup trends and stuff, which the Ice Bucket Challenge is what I think of. Pretty harmless says, and was promoting a not horrible cause. Yeah. You know, most like trends I see these days are like makeup trends, and a lot of it I'm just thinking like, man, y'all are just rebranding shit from like 10 years ago under a new name. When am I gonna be done with this gravel section? Fashion always loops around. Fashion from 10 years ago is coming back. Yeah, but also, like, you know, fashion usually goes on a 30-year cycle, so... I don't know, I guess it is kind of jarring, like, seeing it accelerate so much, because technically... yeah, 30 years ago would be the 90s, you know? What? Meanwhile, like, we're seeing a resurgence of, like, 2010s scene and stuff. Though I still think broccoli haircut is dumb. I don't even know what the broccoli haircut is. I'm kind of scared to look it up. Super curly on top cut for guys. Oh, I see. I think I know what you're talking about now. I think I had like one classmate with that haircut. Only one. And also, I think partially for him, it was not really a choice because his hair was just that curly. It also just sucks seeing like people who would bully you for like clothing choices back then now suddenly like hopping onto this stuff just because it's trendy. Like, Wow, okay. I do miss having long hair, though. I used to have the emo haircut. Long bangs and back. Was close to reaching my neck. You say that, but as somebody who has long hair right now, it is such a pain in the ass to take care of. Like, I'm gonna be real, I have been considering on cutting it short for just like buzzing it off for a while now, just because it is such a pain in the ass to care for. Like, my hair used to be even longer back in middle school. It used to reach like halfway down my back. It would take me an entire hour to like just wash it, and even then, like, I wouldn't still be able to like get it as clean as it should be. So yeah, I may or may not have had a bit of a dandruff problem back then, and like even now still, it takes me half an hour to wash my hair. And my hair is like only down to my shoulders. It's horrible. And I do just like keep it tied up all the time anyway. That being said, the reason why I hesitate to cut it off is I would spend 30 minutes just washing and brushing it, relaxing to me. Yeah, no, it's just like having to condition it and stuff. And then just like the paranoia of like, did I get all the soap out? Awful. At the same time, like, I do hesitate cutting it all off because, you know, what if I regret it? It's gonna be even more of a pain. Like, as much of a pain it is right now to care for, it's gonna be even worse to grow out if I regret it. So, yeah. I just hate untangling my hair. Oh, yeah. Fun fact, even though my hair is, like, relatively straight naturally, it just has enough curl to it where it knots like crazy. And sometimes if, like, the weather's just right, it just poofs out because of static. There's a reason why, like, I got my hair permed. And, you know, I do have to get redone, like, every 6 months or so. But, well, it's 4 hours at the salon in return for, like, an entire... Well, no. I should be getting it done every 6 months, but I get it done more or less once a year because, you know, literally, you spend 4 hours in the salon for, like, all of... so that all the chemicals can do their thing and stuff, but, oh! You assholes! I wish I had... What the fuck? How do I kill these things? Sheesh. Oh. I forgot infested blocks. Anyway, where was I again? Oh yeah, well, considering the hair is the thing I got comments about my whole life, I'm a bit proud of it. Well, I got compliments. Well, I've always had compliments about my hair, but it was very much always, oh my god, Ink, you have enough hair to, like, for, like, 2 people on your head. I'm like, yes, I know, it is a pain in the ass. Yeah, that's the other big thing. It's coarse and it's thick. Time to go to work. Y'all enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you. Hopefully people aren't too much of a pain in the ass. I know you're dealing with the old guy. good luck. Only redhead head on 1 out of 100 plus cousins. I stood out. Gotta love them recessive dreams, am I right? But yeah, no, I would get like straightened once a year, so it's easier to brush out. Oh, you have a story about the old guy? Oh, I look forward to hearing it. Oh. Okay, it wasn't anything that, like, I particularly need to watch out for, so... I will pretend I did not hear anything. But yeah, no, it's a pain. Truly is a pain. Also, I think all of my nights just, like, staying up till, like, 3 AM or something have been catching up to me. I am yawning like crazy. And it is only 11 at night. How close am I to... I'm at 57. Man, I'm not even close to reaching Deep Slate. I guess this will be a several day thing where I just come home and dig pit. Granted, I could honestly spend all of Christmas Day digging the pit. I have enough food to last me until then. I have enough copper for axes. I mostly use axes for weapons. That is one of the few things I've learned from Minecraft PvP, I think. If you're not enchanting anything, axes are better. 愛されていいや僕はずっと一人きりさ君と集まってせずになれたら星降る Aw, motherfucker. Your hitbox is too small. Night sun ほどかないで僕がどんなに眩しくてもララバッバララバッバラもうすぐ時計は8時夜空に満天の星何億年離れたところにはもうないかもしれない月が綺麗で泣きそうになるのはいつの日にか別れが来るから君と集まってせずになれたら恐れしみたいながる独り言消えてゆく残像な真夜中のプリズム君と集まってせずになれたら空の願い誰かに届いたらなられるなうちをなぞるようなこんな僕でもバラバラバ遥か彼方 僕らはだってしまった。カルマだから何度もだってしまうよ。動かす決まって君と集まってせずになれたらする広げて描こう空ごと暗闇を照らすような満月じゃなくてもだから集まってせずになりたい色とりどりの光放つような繋いだ線ほどかないよ耳がどんなに眩しくてもI hate silverfish. My God, is another one gonna wander in here? I will continue mining for another hour. Part of me wishes that like I could discover a massive cave so that like a lot of my work would be put out for me. Oh. This is just a tiny cave. Well, I suppose I do need silverfish to keep me on my toes, but also I hate silverfish. I also don't like these bats whizzing by my head. I can hear them, like, literally right next to my head. Are they, like, in the wall? Maybe. Which might be very annoying.ここに立ってた誰もが憧れるヒーローになりたくてでもなれなくてこれぐらいじゃ 届かないことを分かっていたのに敗北の少年現実を伝えあんな風に空を飛べしないんだ Ah, you motherfucker! Die! Why are there so many infested blocks? I do not like it. It'd be really funny if there was a deep dark down here. And then I have to spend a very long time facing wardens. I do wish I could mine quicker though, but well, I guess going block by block is part of the journey. Yo, sayonara, 敗北の少年現実を伝え僕らはどう這いつくばるものこの夜も愛しいから僕らは血を這うただ血を這うバナナパパパパラパパバナナパパパパラパパラバララパパパパラパパバララパパパパラパパラバララパラパパラパパバララパラパパラパパラバララパラパパラパパバララOh, I hear the zombie literally right there. It's so fucking annoying. I guess my wish was granted? Ah! Annoying. I hate silverfish, I hate silverfish, I hate silverfish, I hate silverfish. Just let me mine out my chunk in peace! I can't wait till I get to Deep Slate. Okay then. I see how it is. I see how it is. There's more. Just how many are there? Oh, that spawned 4. I mean, I guess that's blocks I don't have to mine out, but also... annoying. I'm so glad I took this much food with me. I may have over-prepared a little, but... well... proves that my copper axes are really doing their job. As intended. Well, actually, no. Those two can stay there. I'm not patching up holes in the sides of the walls unless it's obviously an intentional mistake. And that seems to just be cave generation.コンコン優しくノックして乗り込め心を溶かせ暴走ばかりでフラッシュして加速すぐバラす国体をここで傘ブレで言うとしてくだらないことで実調して冗談ばかりやあはは交わせないセルルーションあいやそんなわけないやあいやわかってくれるでしょその頭を打ち抜いて終わんない愛を抱いてたくないのもっとちゃんとファンにしてよいないいない場で演じてほしいのもっとちゃんとコートしてよななななななな未完成だって何度でも言うんだなあ空ぶった愛の中で行動声と愛好でならない君が乗っちゃって参戦してますマッキーに歌めするやってエースあLapis in this game you better give up and throw your MP5 away あいやどっちを壊んでいやどっちを壊してその思いの生き抜いて不甲斐ない愛を大したくないのもっとちゃんとフォーカスしてよ笑えないくらいがきっと楽しいのもっとちゃんとコートしてよななななななな未完成だって何度でも言うんだなあ空ぶった愛の中であいやあああいやあいやあああいやあやああああやああいやいやあやあああややああああやそんなわけないやあやわかってくれるでしょその頭を打ち抜いて打ち抜いて終わんない愛を抱いてたくないのもっとちゃんとファンにしてよいないいない場で演じてほしいのもっとちゃんと答えてよなななななななな未完成だって何度でも言うんだなあ空ぶった愛の中でバカない愛を愛したくないのもっとちゃんとファンとしてよ笑えないくらいがきっと楽しいのもっとちゃんと肯定してよなななななな未完成だって何度でも言うんだなあ空ぶった愛の中でなななな未完成だって何度でも言うんだ No, gotta put the eyeの中で Yay. Lapis. Oh, thank you for the chug. Alright, I acknowledge my voice is getting a little raspy. Though I will have to admit I did not remember to fill my water bottle today, so I am literally just sipping on yuzu tea. It is winter, which means it's time to drink that stuff like no tomorrow. And pray I do not get sick, because aside from getting into car accidents, the other big meme in my workplace is how often I get ill compared to everybody else. And honestly, like, I don't know why my immune system is this weak either. Oh, come on. Alright, it is nighttime right now, so they aren't burning up. A shame. So, how's your crash out going? So I assume you're fishing instead of, digging a pit like I am. Oh, actually, you might want to have a chat with Ripko about that whole situation and how that goes. I'm sorry if, like, I am speaking slowly, digging pits is very good for dissociating, you know? So, my brain is definitely working slower than it usually does. But yeah, honestly, like, he might have some insight as to, like, what the fuck is going on and or what you might be able to do about it. He is trained on tariffs and whatnot. Especially since, like, you never got the things you ordered. They shipped it to the completely wrong address, which I don't know how, but I don't know how, but, well, shipping companies, am I right? Oh, I hear more silverfish.誰が奪われていいんだ隠れたいと覗いたレンズを降り注ぐ光さえ滲んでしまった願いを置いておくから振りと空を奪ってみせて溢れ出す胸の想いをこの世界です得てしまえるほどもしここに意味がいるならきっと僕もっと生きていける わけど届いた最後に今たり響く声だ声だってなった水槽をたとえ見捨ても時間なんたいんだすぐ引き合いさえ見せて死んでんだ感情を読み取れるなら触れたいたまただ一つだけ愛目で避けられなりそうなこともしこくだ気づいていたとしてそんないつ飲むのかいOh wait, I forgot to reclaim my crafting table. That's not good. Maybe someday I'll sing this, if I'm insane enough. It's really up there. God, that cave goes down deep. On one hand, it really does make my job a bit easier, because, you know, I have to dig out less, on the other hand. Yeah. I don't want to fall down. I am getting coal for days though, so... Yeah, I guess if you need coal, just come down to the pit, bring a water bucket. You will die if you come down here. And just jump. Ah, so close yet so far. I have not even touched deep slate level yet. Alright, soon I will actually have to start doing chunk borders again. And by soon, I mean now. My pattern has been ruined, but whatever. We do what we have to do. Oh, that tasty iron vein. Unfortunately, it cannot be mine. I must stay strong. I must stick to my chunk. How low am I? 43. No, I'm nowhere even near iron level yet. Kinda demoralizing. I was hoping to, like, at least... Well, I was hoping to finish today, but... Well, at least Fan gave me the unbreakable pickaxe, otherwise I would be wasting even more time making new ones. Grubs? Grubs? Get down! No? 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 No. If you want my attention, you come over here, okay? You don't go up to the... Don't go up to the shelf. Okay? Okay. There you are, you little stinker. Yes. Yes, I know you're lifting up your butt and looking for scritches. Orange stinker. It's okay, Grubs. Tomorrow... My parents are coming tomorrow, so... You'll have people... You'll have more people to... hang around with. Oh. And you know what I see immediately down there? A creeper. How lovely. Or if I get blown up, I'm gonna cry. Especially since my shoulder hurts a little. I seem to have a knot right in it. One of these days I should get myself a massage. My back. My back needs it. Fish. Hey, at least there's mushrooms. So many mushrooms. Oh. Well, at least I got the coal. Oh my god, there's two creepers. Oh no. Oh, I'm not on fire. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's not as bad as it could have been. I may forget where the boundaries of the chunk are. Ah. Oh my god, there's another cave. Oh yeah, I'm totally keeping chunk borders on then. I can't believe I've been mining for 3 hours straight. Well, maybe not 3 hours straight. I did have some time taken to, prep for the journey. Food-wise. And also a bit of wood because I was expecting to need to make a whole bunch of picks, but guess I didn't need them. Thanks to Fan. Oh, I think I know exactly what I'm gonna be doing for, my first journal entry. It'll be glorious. It'll be absolutely glorious. I don't know how easily other people are gonna understand it. I hope they do. Okay, so it's just a... Oh! Spore flower! Spore flower, my beloved! A shame I do not have a house, otherwise I would totally yoink one. I love spore flowers. I think, like, basically every season I had, like, one... Well, in most seasons I had, like, one in my, living quarters. Oh! That's a sharp drop. I gotta be careful, alright? Well, anything to help dig the pit, I suppose. Well, I hope you have a good night. And you've mined to your heart's content. Oh, never mind. You just relogged. Oh! Grubs, get down! Get down! Hang on, I need to fetch a cat. There we go, Grubs. Isn't this so much better? You can be at my side. There we go. I love spore flowers. Okay, Grubso, are you gonna stay by my feet? That's fine too. Oh. There we go. There we go. It's okay, little buddy. Tomorrow you will have more attention than you could ever wish for. Oh wait, no. That was not within the chunk. Must only mine within the chunk. Failed. A mission. Whatever, nobody's gonna notice that one block missing. It just only weighs on my conscience. Not that I have one. Cool. Oops. I hope I at least make it to Iron level tonight. If not, the beginning of Deep Slate. Oh my god, you're collecting all my stone. I mean, there's plenty more where that came from. Too much. My inventory is already full of stone. Ugh. Lamau. Lamau. Oh wait. Oh yes, there's more spore flower. Huh? Wait, my guy, over here. Over here. And there's my pit. My Sufficient pit. Alright, I forgot I put this song in my playlist. Oh! Okay, these are actually bothering me. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Smiles. I really hope the rest of this is, like, solid, cause, that's a long way down. About that. Are you saying this entire thing is gonna... Is this where my pit dies? Maybe I should ask for a water bucket. Normally I'd say that's one lucky chunk. Yeah. Yeah. I would greatly appreciate a water bucket delivery. Wait. No, I have iron. I have iron. I can make myself a bucket. I just need water. Oh. That also works. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I really hope I'm good at clutching. Also, I guess I can just swim down. Clean up service. Thank you. I know this I know any spare. Oh, that doesn't even go all the way down. Man. I guess I dig until I cannot. And then I put my water bucket down. Dig the last one. Then slowly go down into the shaft. Do I leave the mine shaft exposed or not? Because on one hand, it would be cool. On the other hand, I do want it to be just a straight shot down into, bedrock. Interesting how you can actually see, like, the spawn of, like, ores and stuff. Yet I haven't really gotten any iron. Unlucky. This is what you call, I suppose this is what strip mining is all about. Okay, at least that part's pretty straight down. So yeah, maybe I'll go ahead and set the water bucket down right over here. Yeah. I'll set bucket down here. Get rid of this. Ah. Ow. I guess I jump down and I pray that I make it back into the pit where the water is. Should be around here. I think it's around here. Yeah. We are in stone area. My pit should be close by. Yep, there's my pit. There's my pit. I see my pit. Okay. There. It's shooting at me. Ow. Ow. Okay, there's nothing good in this chest. Nothing good in here. I destroy all these structures too. Are you kidding me? Oh. Are you kidding me? Okay, no, I gotta clear that. Because it will cause me more trouble than anything. Oh, come on! I forgot to turn that off in accessibility. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. Distortion effects 0. There. Unlucky. Well, I suppose I go ahead and grab my shit. I suppose I go ahead and grab my shit. And I call it quits for the night. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh no. Ah, fuck! What? No. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a share stone, yeah. I really hope my grave was not overridden. Because if so, my pickaxe! Okay, no, this is not. Okay, I guess that works. Okay, there should be a grave around here with my first set of things. Ow! Who the fuck got me? There. I think that's enough pit digging for tonight. Thank you all for accompanying me tonight as I was let me turn off Chunk Wars 3G. Yeah. We dug a fair bit down and then mine shaft. I'll continue this tomorrow and probably the day after. I'll go ahead and send you guys off to Ace, who's doing Arknights right now. So IS6, RNG, yeah. But because I have family over tomorrow, I don't think I am gonna be streaming and stuff. And then the rest is, if I can do artwork, I can do artwork. Friday, season finale. Saturday, artwork. Sunday, I don't know. But with that, good night, everybody.